Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Grand Theft Auto 3. It's your host of the most, Video Game Madness 15, and this is probably going to be one of the longer videos out of our playthrough. We're doing missions for Donald Love, and some of his missions, man, it's some of the most annoying shit that you may ever deal with. Although, there is another mission way later on that's horrible.
First of all, let me thank you for dealing with that personal matter. People will read something into anything these days. Experience has taught me that a man like you can be very loyal for the right price, but groups of men get greedy. A valued resource, an old Oriental gentleman I know, has been kept hostage by some South Americans in Espatria. They're trying to extort additional funds from me, but I don't believe in renegotiation. A deal is a deal, so they'll not see a penny from me. Go and rescue my friend. Do whatever it takes.
Will do. Alright, now I can't remember if we can take out the cartel before we get it, like a cartel vehicle. Or do we have to get one in order for them to spawn? So we're going to drive past the gate area. If I don't see any there, then there is a location where the cartel vehicle is at that we can go to. But I hope everyone's having like a really good day so far. I mean, this is our second GTA video for today, and as I mentioned before, the longest one. But at least it's a sign that we're getting closer to the end, and also it lets me know that hey, we're closer and we won't be too far behind where we won't know what to do when Mafia the Old Country is out and ready to go. That game, honestly, and I know that I've pissed a lot of people off with saying this, but I'm genuinely more excited for Mafia the Old Country than what I am for GTA 6. And I'm not saying that I'm not like completely excited for GTA 6, because to an extent I am. I mean, it's the first time going back to Vice City since Vice City Stories. But with how current Rockstar is and how greedy they've become, they've acted no better than Ubisoft or EA. And you know, that has been like one of the things that people have been like really pissed off about. And it's like, oh, well, you better sit down, bub, because, well, Red Dead Redemption 2 exists, so pipe down. And I'm like, yes, I do know that Red Dead Redemption 2 exists, and I know it's a phenomenal game, but just because RDR2 is a phenomenal game doesn't mean people should lay down and forgive Rockstar for the crooked shit that they've done. Because they're just as crooked as all of them, and just as heartless, just as scummy as them. And that's why I, you know, compare Rockstar to those two gaming titles, because they've become all that shit. But anyways, so let's get off that. Let's continue here. Let's try and take these guys out. This mission ain't too bad, whether you're doing it on the original or the definitive edition. But there is a mission way later on where I totally feel like it's way better in the definitive than this. And we'll kind of like break it down once we get to that area. But without further ado, let's collect our guns and see if we can find the Oriental gentleman, which apparently is the guy that gets stolen from the beginning. Which, honestly, I always thought that it was Salvatore Leone. And then that would explain, at least in my mind, like, why he would betray Claude the way that he did. But that was not the case. So let's go ahead around here. Let's... ah, shit. Come on, man. Get in the cruiser. Please, for the love of God. Get in. No, dude, seriously. Stop walking like a pansy and get in. Also, too, we're drinking a nice, tasty Mountain Dew Code Red. And I tell you, I haven't had one in a while, and man, it tastes so freaking good. I forgot how good a Mountain Dew Code Red tastes. And the way it just hits on the palate. But, let's go on here. Let's see us just try and pass this thing. Hopefully first try. That's, you know, the biggest thing here with these missions is I want to try and get first try as much as possible. I don't want to deal with so much hell and nightmare and all that other shit. Although I will be lucky in few missions, depending on how they turn out to be. But let's just keep on going here. Let's try our best, see what we can achieve. Alrighty, and here we go. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. First win. Oh, shit. And look at that. A hefty $40,000. I don't know why my mind wanted to say 4,000. That was... Hey. Wakagashira wipeout.
Nothing drives down real estate prices like a good old-fashioned gang war. Apart from an outbreak of plague. But that might be going too far in this case. I've noticed the Yakuza and the Colombians are far from friends. Let's capitalize on this business opportunity. I want you to kill the Yakuza Wakagashira, Kenji Kassen. Kenji is attending a meeting at the top of the multi-story car park in Newport. Get a cartel gang car and eliminate him. The Yakuza must blame the cartel for this declaration of war.
Got it. Now you can also tell that with Don Love's dialogue there, that's a clear-cut reference to Avery Carrington. And considering that Avery Carrington was practically Don Love's like mentor and everything, he was taking the lessons they had learned from him. Now, the voice actor for Avery Carrington, Burt Reynolds, he never came back, and they really killed his character off in Liberty City Stories. But I can like understand why they do it, because to an extent, Burt Reynolds, although I think he is a phenomenal actor and one that died way too soon, is that the guy was also kind of an asshole. Or, let me rephrase, he was more of an arrogant prick. And, you know, it's just like one of those things. Now, I really do wish that Rockstar could actually go back to using big-time actors for voice acting roles. I mean, don't have it be as, like, crazy or super heavy filled like what the previous, like, the 3D GTA games did. Even though I love that. But have a decent balance there, because that's the problem. Because no matter who you hire, it could be a big-named actor or just a standard nobody. You know, if they get mad about how much they're getting paid or whatever, they're always going to complain about that. And it's a lose-lose situation. But then you got so many of the other actors who love their roles and enjoy doing them, to where it's like, give them the chance if they really want to do it. Alright, here we go. We get to kill Kenji Kassen. I think this is one of the easier missions, so I'm hoping that we can do this first try, if I remember right. There is a guy that does have a shotgun, which is not good. But let's hope for the best here. I know if they see me, that'll be a mission failure, so hopefully it'll be something we can try to avoid. No! No, no, no! No, 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 no! Aw, damn it! I tried to avoid it. It didn't work out that way, unfortunately. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. I don't know how or why I failed on the last time. I just did what I've normally done ever since I really started playing the game, and this try here, or this last try, was really the first time that I have ever failed this mission. So hopefully this time we can get it right. That's what I'm hoping for. Shit, I want to try and go for anyways. So let's go here, let's try this again. Alright, quickly, quickly, quickly. Now, this is probably gonna blow up, so let's get out of here. Let it do its thing. And then we'll just drive back to Donald Love's place and really go from there and hope for the best. So let's take this vehicle here. It stopped. I don't have anything to worry about. Alright. Nice and easy. You know, we're actually doing okay so far, all things considered. Alright, here we go. So, right here within the span of 2 missions, we've made $70,000. Which, honestly, that's pretty good money. If you think about it. And also, too, it's kind of crazy that we're already halfway through the game at this point. I mean, we got some stuff here and then a couple of other missions all around the span, but we're almost done with Grand Theft Auto 3. It's crazy. But also, too, kind of nice, you know?
In these days of moral hypocrisy, certain valuable commodities can be hard to import. On its approach to the airport tonight, a light aircraft will pass over the bay. It will drop several packages into the water. Make sure you pick them up before anyone else does.
Got it. Now, instead of just going to the dock area by Azuka's place, we'll actually just drive to the location. So then we're just like right by there when the plane goes by and everything, and then we won't have to wait as much time as what we would if we just went to Azuka's and got the boat from there. So let's just kind of hope for the best here. Now, the biggest thing I'm worried about within this mission is trying to make our escape, because this mission, it's where it gets really on that annoying side, and I believe after you get like all the packages that once, you get like 5 or 6 wanted stars. I'm pretty sure it's 5, which is egregious. It makes the mission fucking nightmare, if I'm being honest with myself. But, you know, it happens, man. This game is hard for a reason, so if I could try my best to outmaneuver maybe or get lucky, I think that could probably go a long way. At least that's what I'm hoping for and shooting for. But anyways, let's go. Let's get our drive going here. Alright. Come on, Claude. Move. 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 Move, big dude. Alright. Now we have to wait just a little bit though, but I gotta figure out what I'm going to do with dinner. Fuck. Because I have no ideas about what I'm going to do for dinner. And on top of that, I really need to catch up on watching King of the Hill so I can be ready to watch the recent season that came out. Because I've tried my best to not like get any spoilers from it or anything like that. And like from the trailers, it seems like, you know, it's a good return to form, but you know, again with the 2 actors from the show that have died here recently, one being Dale Gribble's voice actor, as well as the voice actor for John Redcorn. It's going to be really interesting to see how the show goes and really just see if it still holds enough weight as it once did. I mean, I remember a good chunk of my childhood watching Adult Swim and watching King of the Hill on there. It was, you know, something. Alright, but here we go. Hang on. Alright. We got all the packages, so now what we want to do is find a car and get straight to the paint spray. That's going to be numero uno. I just hope that there's a vehicle out there in the Azuka's parking lot area that can spawn so we can save ourselves from death and a whole bunch of other things. Alright. No? Are you kidding me? Nothing here. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Fuck. No! Alright, we'll have to run by the paint spray place. And I'm worried because all these cars and whatnot are going to go around. They're going to try and shoot me. And on top of that, these cars, these guys, they don't know how to drive. So they could easily run my ass over. And that would not be good. That actually kept pissing me off. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. No! Oh! Oh, get up, please, run! Run, my guy! Run like the wind! Okay, come on, come on, come on! Oh my god. That was a nightmare, we could have been killed! I mean, we still could get killed, but that was awful, man! Like, it would have been nice if there was just, like, a vehicle there that could actually be of help, be of service, because if that was the case, I think we definitely could have gotten through this a lot faster, a lot better, a lot more efficient. But we are still getting the job done, which is all the more satisfying. So let's go back to Donald Love, and then I believe that there's another mission that I believe unlocks the next island. I won't swear to that, but I believe it's also one of the most important missions here in this game, or like one of the many, something like that. But let's go on here, let's just try and drive, not cause any suspicion, don't get any heat attached to us, and go from there. Also, Battlefield 6, its beta or whatever is like currently out or whatever, and I tried to get into it, and the only thing I could access was like the one stupid training thingy. I couldn't access any of the other stuff to like test the beta, and it really sucks and it's really stupid. Like, you have the beta out for everybody, but yet you can't let everybody use it or play it.
But they were only a decoy. Sorry about that, but that's sometimes the way in business. My real objective was hidden on the plane all along. Unfortunately, the Port Authority seized the plane and were stripping it down until I intervened at great personal expense. Cross the bridge to Shoreside Vale and go to Francis International Airport. I've paid off the officials. My property will be waiting for you at the customs hangar in the aircraft fuselage.
Got it. Alright, well, let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. Also, I'm pretty sure that by the bridge there's a heart pickup, so we'll definitely pick that up while we get right there. So then we can stand more of a chance for our own survival and safety. But here, let's turn this so the radio audio is on for the news station.
Good news for commuters from Shoreside. Engineers have finally managed to repair the damaged mechanism on the Staunton Lift Bridge, and it is now open to traffic flow both to and from Shoreside Vale.
Alright. Here we go. Right here at the spot. Let's go on. Let's go. Let's get a move on here. Alright, good, great. Okay. Now let's go out there to the airport. Pick up the goods. Get out of here. And see what happens. See what goes. Alright, nice and easy. Alright, here we go. Alright. Nice and easy. Okay. Make the left turn up here. Out of my way, man! Get the hell out of my way. Go back to Jersey. Or if you want to drive horrible, go drive in LA for 5 seconds. Because I'm pretty sure the highways to that place is god-awful. I mean, I've heard some stories, man. Yeesh. Alright, let's go nice and easy. Nice and easy. Ow, damn it! Alright. Let's go. The Colombian cartel is here. Yeah. Can I shoot these barrels? No, I cannot. That is so stupid! Alright, he's gone. Oh shit, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ow, damn it! Who's shooting me? Die! You die too! How about that, you son of bitches? There we go. By the way, I have a rant to also do. Considering that we talked about Burt Reynolds not too long ago, and it didn't pop up into my mind until like right about now. Here, let me get this stuff taken care of, and then on our way back into Staunton, we can kind of talk about it. Okay, let's go up here. I actually do wonder initially if Claude was supposed to speak, and then it was something that just had gotten like completely removed or whatever, because within that dialogue or something, like, it seems like that would be a part where Claude would be speaking, because it has like the question of the Panlantic and then all that other stuff. I mean, Rockstar could have easily covered that up in a way and like had a voice for it, but have it be like something within like Claude's mind, so he's still like mute, but you can actually like get a little bit of an understanding of what he's thinking or his motives. But anyways, I'm really pissed. Apparently, there's going to be a remake of Smokey and the Bandit. And I really want to find the person who thinks it's a good idea to remake that amazing film, and then double up my fist and knock them straight on their fucking ass. Because remaking that is disrespectful. And the reason that that's like so disrespectful is because Smokey and the Bandit is easily Burt Reynolds' best films. And if you think about it, and you think about the long lasting of all the actors and the cast members, I mean, Burt Reynolds is dead. His trucker buddy that also sings the theme song, I can't believe I can't like remember his name, but he's dead. Jackie Gleason's dead. The only one that's still alive is Sally Field. And, I mean, she's getting up there in age. I mean, although she still looks good for her age, she's getting up there. And, you know, with Smokey and the Bandit being one of those really good titles that not only made a difference in movies, but also in the actors' lives, it should not be touched at all. And I hope that somebody, whether it be a surviving cast member or a family member or something, could, you know, stop whosever idea it is to think about remaking that movie and shut it down. Because that's like one of the biggest things with current Hollywood, current movies, that piss me off the most. If you want to make like a sequel to it or something that actually builds off of the original, fine, that's cool, I'm all for that. But if it's just a remake of a good film, then, and you want to try and justify it with some bullshit reasoning or anything of that certain, then no, you should not have the rights to remake the said film. Unless, again, you're trying to build something off of it. But with Smokey and the Bandit, there's nothing there to build off of. I mean, the second one was pretty bad, but it was nowhere near as awful as the third film. But even then, Smokey and the Bandit, when people hear about, or they hear that theme song of Eastbound and Down, Loaded Up and Truckin', everybody's like, oh man, that's some Smokey and the Bandit right there. And not to mention, Jackie Gleason in the film is hilarious, where he goes, "Some bitch! You did not come from my loins," etc. But yeah, I just hope that that could be something that just does not happen. I mean, when I heard that Roadhouse was getting a remake way back, I don't know, I believe it was back in 2024 or whatever, and Jake Gyllenhaal was doing it, you guys have no idea how floored I was about that. Because, again, Roadhouse is really one of those films that's, like, very personal, very close. It's how I got my name. And actually, part of my second middle name. And, you know, the way that got remade, it was so fucking awful. But yet, people are, like, And this is, again, one of the many problems I have with this generation that I am unfortunately a part of, is there's just so fucking stupid. They think in their minds the movie that's bad compared to the original the remake is way better than the original. And then they have in their sick, twisted minds that this is the way things need to go in Hollywood. And it's a whole fucked up thing. I mean, I even tried my best to, like, keep an open mind when the Roadhouse thing went on. But when it comes to Smokey and the Bandit, I am, like, standing right there with it, and I don't know. Good films need to stop being remade and either find a way to build off of it or just leave it the fuck alone. And that's the bottom line. Anyways, enough of the rant, though. We're here. Let's see the cutscene.
Hey, let's get this out of here. God knows what it is, but he seems to want it badly enough, so it must be worth something.
Who the heck?
You!
Hey, take it easy, amigo. No es nada, no es nada.
I left you pouring your heart out into the gutter!
Hey, don't shoot, amigo. No problem. We all friends? Here,
Don't be such
take
a
this.
pussy!
Hey, we got no choice, baby. Yeah.
You always got a choice, you dumb bastard.
I'm sorry about the crazy bitch, man. They're all the same, please. Por favor.
So, the whore got away. But you've done me a favor. You're not the only one that has a score to settle with the cartel. This worm killed my brother.
I never killed no Yakuza.
Liar! We all saw the cartel assassin. We are going to hunt down and kill all you Colombian dogs. I'll be operating on our friend here to extract information and a little pleasure. You, drop by later. I'm sure I'll require your services.
Please, amigo. Don't leave me here with her, man. She's psycho, chico, man. Please, amigo. Hey, amigo.
Again, this is probably one of those missions that's a lot better with the definitive edition because, you know, again, the running gun plus its updated targeting system. But, you know, I'm just glad and happy that we were able to basically pull this off first try. Once we get to Donald Love's place, though, we're definitely going to take a moment here. There's going to be a break between this part of the footage and the next part, only so I can stock up on more weapons, get a bulletproof vest, and try for full health. And then after that, I believe we have 2 more missions to... Wait a minute. Is it 2 or... Well, I mean, the third one's more of like a cutscene with my understanding. So, you could say 2.5 missions, really. But let's go. Let's just try and get right up here, deliver the package. And then, I don't remember how much money we get from this, though. That is what I'm curious about. It would be cool if we made 500,000 before the end of the video. 50 grand, I'll take it. Alright, I'm gonna restock up on health, ammo, bulletproof vest, and then we will be right back at Donald Love's place. Pardon me for the interruption, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to stop by right here to say, if you guys like what you are seeing so far and you really want to help this channel out, go check out our Patreon. It's linked down in the description below. You get things like movie reactions, exclusive gameplay of games and whatnot. I know I've kind of been away with Patreon for a little bit, but we're going to get back into it. We're going to get more consistent again. We'll also do reaction to movies, maybe some shows. We'll see how it goes. But any of your guys' support, it really helps. I know that Mafia of the Old Country is coming out in at least 19 days. So any help that you guys can give, it means the world to me. Even if you guys are just watching these videos and you guys can't get to Patreon, I still thank you guys. I still appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. But if you want to send a little extra help our way or a little bit to further support the channel, definitely feel free to go check out our Patreon. and I will see you guys back in the video. Alrighty, we're ready to go. This is it, man. One of the missions here that will cause you a lot of brain damage. Sometimes I can beat this first try, other times not so much.
You are proving to be a safe investment, a rare thing in these days of falsehood. My Oriental friend will need an escort while he takes my latest acquisition to be authenticated. I want you to follow him and make sure both he and my package get to Pike Creek unharmed.
Alright. Well, let's go. Let's have that taken care of. Here, let me try and sit up. Alright. Now, there are a few cartel cars from here to Shoreside Vale that can be very annoying, but hopefully we could just get through it. One thing that does have me like curious, or like something I just don't understand, is like, why won't the Oriental gentleman that's driving the van, right, just take the bridge? You get there in half the time, it's faster. I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is the bridge lifting up and down. But I mean, if you play your cards right, it would be the biggest thing to help you. So yeah, this mission to me has always been like one of those missions that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But also too, considering its time, it's like something to where you just have to roll with it, at least for the most part. But yeah, it was always something that actually not only bothered me, but definitely had me curious. Alright, here we go. Nice and easy. Oh shit. And here they come. Right there, let's try and shoot them down. And we gotta try, right? We absolutely have to try. Oh shit. Oh come on, officer, why are you in my fucking way? You little bastard. Dude, get the fuck out of my way. Jesus Christ. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Ugh. I thought I was going to be caught on fire. But thank God. Although with how much damage we have to the van already, I am not happy. We're too happy. But here, I mean, we're doing okay for right now, all things considered. And when we get down in the tunnel, though, that's where bigger problems lie ahead. And also, too, once we actually get into Shoreside Vale. Alright, here we go. So far, I mean, we're doing okay, I think. We only got 1 star. We're following this van. Alrighty. Come on, man. You gotta get going. You're already about halfway to blowing up anyway, so come on, let's go. Let's go. Scooch. Go faster. Oh, man. Well, it's alright, though. It's fine. Also, too, I'm really hoping to dear God I don't get any spoilers off of Mafia the Old Country. Because I've noticed that apparently, like, you can have it for a day earlier if you're, like, a PC player on, like, Steam or something. But if you guys know me, you know I like playing things on original hardware. So, I'm hoping, through all the YouTubers that I'm, like, subscribed to, I don't get any spoilers or anything like that. Because if I do, and there's a notification pops up that it gives some sort of spoiler, I'm really going to be pissed off. Because, again, as I mentioned, I'm pretty sure before, on the last video I know for a fact, but maybe even earlier in this video too, is that I'm way more pumped about this game than Grand Theft Auto 6, at least for right now. And it's because, you know, the Mafia games have always been great. Albeit Mafia 3, the repetitiveness within that game is what really tarnished it, as well as its shitty open world. But from what it seems like it's going back into that free ride type thing, as well as the linear story from both Mafia 2 and 1. Which honestly, that just makes all the difference to me. Dude, why are you driving this bad? You're just damaging the van more, you idiot. Oh my god, dude. Learn how to fucking drive. Oh great, now you just ran into me. What an asshole. I mean, we get close to the finish line, and this is how this guy's repaying me. It really is. Alright. But we're doing okay, though. Doing alright. We are surviving. We are thriving to survive. Oh, hang back a little bit. Now I know somewhere around here that cartel vehicle will pop up. I just don't remember where exactly, so let's try and get ahead of the security van here, if possible. I know it's really close to blowing up right now, which I hope it doesn't. I really hope to dear God. I mean, we're already here, having to drive back to do this shit again? No, 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 no. No, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. No, 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 no. No! Damn this M16! It's ass! Alright, let's go. Run, Claude! Run, my buddy! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh God, oh God, oh God. It might blow up. Please don't blow up, please don't blow up, please don't blow up. I don't want to redo this. Please, please, baby, please. Okay? Alright. Oh, dude! Get into the fucking garage! Oh my God, dude! Thanks a lot, game. Just play with my emotions. I thought I genuinely was going to fail that shit. Mainly because it looked like the bar for the damage was already to the max. That Oriental man's horrible driving. My God. Well, let's get back to Staunton Island, and I'll see you guys with the next tough-ass mission, and go from there. Alright, here we go. This is it, man. One of the last actual full-blown missions here for Down Love. And after this is just a cutscene. Decoy.
A lesson in business, my friend. If you have a unique commodity, the world and his wife will try to wrestle it from your grasp, even if they have little understanding as to its true value. SWAT teams have cordoned off the area around my associate in the package. Get over there, pick up the van, and act as a decoy. Keep them busy, and he should make good his escape.
She got it. Also, too, I just noticed I need to shave really bad. You know, at least get... maybe keep the mustache for a little while. Because I want to have this actually grow out. And almost like a... I don't know, would mutton chops be... I don't know if mutton chops... Is mutton chops like where you have the mustache like down all the way like right here or whatever? I don't know, but I want my mustache to grow at least a little bit. Shave off the beard area, which I really need to do really bad. I also need to get some new aftershave and some new razor blades, which I need to figure out what razor blades will fit into my electric razor so I can get that taken care of, squared away. And, yeah, man. But this mission, it's a nightmare. It's hell. And the reason I say that is because I believe it was in the definitive edition where it was so, like, just buggy and caused so many problems. And here it still could cause us problems. But as long as we get into the tunnel, we'll be safe. For the most part, anyways. But after this mission and the cutscene following, I'll definitely be all for today because there's still some baseball that I need to watch. One of the first baseball games that I've seen actually won today, which was pretty cool. The strikeouts there were not too shabby. And again, even though it's really the Cubs or whatever aren't playing, it's still something I want to pay attention to. So. And I've actually paid more attention to baseball this year than really what I ever have since 2016, since the Cubs won the World Series. But here we go. Try and get through here. Surprisingly, I'm not doing as bad as I was thinking. But also too, I did kind of change my route. Because normally I would just go out right out the way that we went in. Like right where that road is. But with the amount of SWAT and everything that's through right there, it's practically death sentence. But let's go on in. Let's go get to the tunnel. Let's have the 2 minutes or so just die out. And while we do that, we'll try and get ourselves over into Staunton. So then, by the time that runs out, we'll already be in the area. So my drive there can just be less. Holy shit. Hey, that police car was flipping over, man. Oh, wow. Also, too, it's really nice that we don't have to worry about tanks in this game. Or more in this mission. I mean, you do in the game when you get the 6 wanted stars, but I'm just glad that we didn't have to deal with that in this mission, because could you guys actually believe what would happen in that case? You trying to run away, plan your escape, and all of a sudden a fucking tank comes out of nowhere, blows your ass up, and then you fail the mission, lose all your weapons. Oh man, that would make me rage quit the game. But that's fine, that's fine. We're already here, these guys are losing. Our damage is actually doing pretty good, all things considered. Alright, here we go, here we go. Nice and easy. These cops can't take me down. I'm too good. I'm too fresh. I'm too hot. Like hot to trot, baby. Let's go. Alright, nice and easy, nice and easy. Also, too, it's getting closer to the NFL season. I mean, right now it's just preseason, which really doesn't matter. But I'm really hoping that the Lions can make Super Bowl. They deserve it. They've been under the a curse for so damn long, and then even though that they've keep getting closer, which is really good, they haven't finished the job just yet. So if I can make an early prediction on Super Bowl teams or teams to make Super Bowl, I'd probably say the Lions, maybe the Broncos, maybe, or the Lions and Ravens. I think that is more probable to see, because I don't know, it just feels like, you know, it should be time for the Ravens to actually be getting a Super Bowl, especially with Lamar Jackson, because even though he's a good quarterback, he just hasn't gotten anything from it. I mean, as long as the fucking shitty ass Cowboys don't make it, I'm happy. By the way, we won that mission. We got first try. Hallelujah! I'll see you guys back at Donald Love's area so we can finish this. Alright, we are right here near Donald Love's place. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The last cutscene. And it's actually a very strange and scary ass cutscene. But, you know, this video we've actually done pretty decently. A lot better than what I was expecting. But here we go. Love's disappearance. It's so weird. The box there is gone. It's open. And I have a feeling that either A, Donald Love died, or 2, him and the Oriental men, or the guy, left and went their own way. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for this video today. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, turning the bell notifications on for more. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get started with Mafia of the Old Country tomorrow. Let's hope.